Before he even got out of bed, Marcus Aurelius reminded himself of something strange. Today I will meet people who are rude, ungrateful, dishonest, and difficult. He wasn't being pessimistic. He was preparing, because he'd learned that the difference between a good day and a ruined one usually comes down to how you handle one difficult person. If that sounds familiar, stick around. This is exactly the kind of thing we break down every week. So hit like if ancient philosophy applied to modern problems is your thing, and let's get into it. Almost everyone has someone like this in their life. A coworker who takes credit for your work, a family member who criticizes everything, a boss who's impossible to please. And the default response is to let that person live rent-free in your head for hours after the interaction is over. You replay it. You draft the comeback you didn't say. You carry it into the next meeting, the next conversation, the rest of your day. In Book 2 of his private journal, Marcus Aurelius wrote his morning reflection almost like a mental rehearsal. He told himself he would encounter difficult people that day, and reasoned through why. People act badly, he said, because they don't know the difference between good and bad. They are confused, not evil. And crucially, their bad behavior cannot actually harm his character unless he lets it. The only person who can damage his integrity is himself, by reacting badly in return. This is one of the most practical ideas in all of Stoic philosophy. Other people's actions are not in your control. Your response is the only thing you own. A rude comment can only ruin your day if you hand over that power voluntarily. Epictetus, a former slave-turned-philosopher, put it even more bluntly. It's not events that upset us, but our judgment about those events. The colleague's comment is just words. The meaning and the sting you attach to it, that's assembled by you afterward in your own mind. Next time someone is difficult with you, try this 3-step pause. First, notice the trigger without reacting immediately. Even a 2-second pause changes everything. Second, ask, is this person's behavior about me or about whatever they're carrying? Almost always, it's the second one. Third, decide consciously. What response actually serves me here? Not what response would feel satisfying for 5 seconds. This doesn't mean becoming a doormat. Stoicism isn't passivity. Marcus Aurelius set boundaries, made hard decisions, and led armies. It means responding from a place of choice rather than reflex. And if you've been enjoying this series, subscribing is the easiest way to make sure the next one finds you. 3 things to take with you. 1. Expect difficult people. It removes the shock and the sense of personal injustice. 2. Their behavior reflects their state, not your worth. 3. Your reaction is the only part of the interaction you actually control. Spend that power wisely. The most powerful man in the Roman world still needed a morning reminder to not let strangers control his mood. You're allowed to need one too. If this resonated, subscribe for more ancient tools for modern life. And tell me in the comments, who's the difficult person you needed this reminder for today?